early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Challenge Mode. I have a few things to actually do today that I've already set in mind to do. I figure we should probably work more on the castle. Of course, we have to finish the castle in the next few episodes. That's basically my plan. And also, I want to do some more research. I did do some research between episodes again, just to finish off most of everything. We just have some roller coasters to research. I say some, but it's probably more than just some. And right now we're doing the steepest drops, which I cannot recall what that one is, but look at how much money we spent on that. We spent so much money. We have so much money right now, thanks to that beautiful, beautiful coaster. Let's go over here and take a look at this. $6,000 from Boa Constricted, even though it's old. Magic Cat's not open, that's right. But Pretty Fool is also earning quite a bit of money, I believe. Pretty Fool has already paid itself off. Oh, and then some. So using Pretty Fool rather than Symmetra is really going to help us out. Bad Wolf Jr. right now is losing a lot of money. Oh, it's super old, so it's about time that we actually replaced it. All right, let's do that. Let's put on the lights here. We're going to have to move some trees around just to be able to replace it, but that's okay. Would rather have a working roller coaster than, just this thing here that's wasting money. Although it's okay. It's okay. Oh, we could just delete this as well. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I wonder if we could just place it there with the trees around it, although I doubt that that's the case. Let's see. Let's grab this one. And can you just apparate into the same place that you just did? Come on. All right, so we have, it fit like I saw it. Look, 1 second, it fit. Oh, no, there we go. Alrighty, so it definitely does fit. So wait, is it floating? That would be why that would explain why it fit to begin with. Alright, please just don't float. Okay, I don't know why this version is floating. It's not supposed to. Let's see, let's lower you back down to the ground without you going all the way down. Let's see, one more? 2 more? A few more? There? Maybe. Oh, there's a spot. I saw the spot. Come on, spot. I know you're there. I know we can do this. I've done it before. And, okay, there we go. Oh, I really hope that matches up with the queue. Let's see, we're going to have to go in here, so I apologize if there's any lag, because we have to go in here to actually connect the ride up with everything else. So let's see. Oh boy, alrighty. So we have to place the entrance right here, which should be easy to do, and the exit all the way over here in the back, which should hopefully connect us. Let's see. Yep, it connects. Good. Alright, so we're going to test this. I think I said $12 before. I think $12 works for us. And yeah, there's a tree going in here, but that's okay. And there's people standing up in the roller coaster. That's also okay. They were probably in the previous ride. You guys get a free ride if I could give it to you, but I can't, so just deal with that. Alright, and I still haven't worked on this building because right now my focus is the castle. I'm gonna get all the buildings built up, and then I'll start decorating them with everything that would make them look super shiny and nice. That's at least the way I work. Anyway, 100% Q rating. Oh my gosh, it's like the most beautiful ride we've ever had. Alright, so can we... I think I just saw one going through. There we go. Alright, so let's do that. And of course, it should stay the same. Yes, it looks about right. Speaking of, though, excitement ratings, I changed the speed on this one because I realized that when I edited it, it went back down to 5 miles per hour. So I changed it back to 15 miles per hour, and yeah, it's nearly 6. I don't know if children would ride it, but I'm going to leave it as is. The only thing I'm going to change, though, is the direction of the station, because I would prefer going this way, because I have an idea for some decoration stuff. So let's just go place the entrance ooh. I can't place it all the way over there. Place the entrance maybe here? That might work. And place the exit right over here. Alright, so let's test this so we can get the stats again. Oh, gotta make sure that it's good. It's good, okay. Wait, we can add more? What? Oh my gosh. 20? I wonder how much that's going to cost us. I think we're going to go with 10. Just 10, because I don't know how many people are going to actually want to ride this. And if it seems like the queue is getting too long, then we'll try to fix that. But 10 might be okay. I don't know. But we'll see about that. Let's get this tested right now so we can actually get these stats going. Oh my gosh, 11,000. That one roller coaster is earning us so much money, you guys. Like, so much. Let's see. How much this time? Oh, about 7,000. Yeah, so that's super good. Rocktopus, not so good right now. Bad Wolf Jr. is still not going so well, but we only just opened it, so that explains that. As for this guy, let's see. The stats, yeah. Still that very terrifying. What is going on here? Checklist is incomplete. Oh, right. I don't even need to open it. What am I doing? Have to connect the paths though, so that's what we're going to work on right now. I want to build the building around it to make sure that the walls work fine, and I want to add scenery to it because I figure that we could probably have like a little dungeon jail over here and knights guarding it, so that dungeon jail, yeah, I said dungeon jail, oh my gosh, dragon jail, like back here, maybe like a dragon cage or something like that, and the knights are guarding it, and this is where the dragon is kept from, you know, to try to keep the whole village over there safe from its firepower, something like that. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves these same castle walls. Why don't I just do this, huh? I could definitely just edit this so I can keep adding onto the building. Sometimes I wonder about myself. Anyway, can't really have these super tall walls here, so I am okay with that. I wonder, though, how the floor is going to fit with this. I'm going to do this for now, and I'll move the walls back if need be. Something like that? Sure, I think so. Oh, wow. I chose the wrong walls, didn't I? Yep, those have the buttress thing on it. So let's just go and... It's a buttress thing, oh my gosh. Oh, boy. It's been a long day, you guys. It's been a really long day. All right, so let's just do something like this. I suppose we could put the wall... Oh, man, that's not on the grid at all. Like, that's barely on the grid. That's okay, though, because this is the side that has the queue, so that makes sense a little bit. Yeah. Oh, we can definitely put this under there, though. Good, good. So we can maybe do something like these. Oh, that's saying no. It says yes to this and no to this. So it's going to say no to that too, huh? Maybe not to that, though. But this one's going a lot further out than we wanted. So yeah, we need the walls in here, but we can't actually do that unless we back this up. So yeah, we definitely have to back these guys up. Unfortunately. Oh, boy. All right, so let's move this back to here. That works for me. Works for me. All right, so now we're going to go and duplicate this, and there we go. And you still will say no to me, huh? I guess that's fine. Challenge available. What do we have now? I don't think so. Not right now. And this one, I'm still questioning if we're even going to do that, because we're going to have to do a lot to get there. Also, this is not right, is it? This is definitely not right. This has to move in, I think. Like that. Yep. So these all have to move in. Oh, man. I hate that there's like two positions in the same like grid area. I can't move them all in bulk. What? And that's also annoying that you can't move them all at once. So that's something. All right, there we go. So we have these open. That's good. That's good. And now we're going to need little pieces to actually get us through the day here. So let's go and grab maybe one of these. Can we do something like this? Oh, we can. But that looks really freaking wonky, so I don't want to do that. Can we grab just a regular arch for this, though? That's a no. I'm going to have to back this up for sure, again. Let's just move that there, and yeah, this is going to be a pretty big area over here, but I think that's going to be okay, because we're going to have the queues here. Maybe we could just decorate it with something super nice. I don't know, but we clearly have to make it a lot bigger. Let's see, let's go over here, and now we can duplicate this and actually bring it along the way. Although... Oh, no, that might just be fine. That might be fine, actually. So let's go and grab our arches. Where is... Rounded? Is that what we want? Can't even do it there. We can do it back here, though. So I suppose we'll just bring it back here, I guess. All right, so we're going to... Ooh. This is going to get messy again. If we do this, you're going to see the arch there. But you know what? I'm not going to be bothered too much by it, because we're not actually going to see it too much. It's going to be the riders. And something's wrong with this. Is it floating? Okay, is this in the ground? Oh, that's definitely in the ground. My bad. My bad. All right, so let's move that back up. And why are you in the ground? Like, why did you start that way? That was weird. Maybe that's why you couldn't go up here, huh? Oh, that's definitely it. That is definitely the case. All right. You also then get your butt up here. There we go. Oh my gosh, that makes it so much better. I wonder if we could just do this, although it's going to be... Yeah, no, we can't do that. Oh, okay, we're just going to have to accept that. All right, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough, game. You have bested me at this point because I can't really do anything with that there. Ugh. And with this one, we're going to need another one of these. And hopefully it's not sunk into... No, it's definitely sunk. Yep, we can't really do anything there. So we're going to have to accept that as it is. Maybe copy this wall again. Can we do that? What does this look like? We're going to end up with that. Why are there half walls? We can definitely put something here, but I don't think I want to do that. Oh, wait, we have shorter walls, so we can work with those. I'm just like, what are we going to do here? We can definitely do this. Yes, that works perfectly fine. I like the way that works. All right, so let's move this up, as far as we can go. I know I could use like the 1 meter walls, but I would rather not do that. There we go. Can I bring this up even higher, though? No, definitely not. All right, that's okay. That's just fine. It's going to be covered by the castle anyway, so I'm not too bothered by that. Let's go back into the arches though, rounded arch. And now let's go bring you guys up. Alrighty. And you're gonna be a pretty big arch even though shouldn't really be. Like, if that didn't look so bad, I would accept it. You know what? I'm gonna make it even with this one. So I'm gonna move this piece over a little bit into here, even though, you know, that's gonna be happening there. But I am more okay with that than the other thing, so sure, let's go with that. As for this, there we go. Alrighty, so we have that going for us right now. And this is going to lead into like a back room that takes you through like dragon jails. And we have porticuli, or sorry, no, it's actually porticuluses. I know I said porticuli before, but it's porticuluses. So porticuluses, which we can actually like, you know, make as fake jail doors. We can definitely take the path out through here though, so we won't have to bring it further out. And where are we going to go with this? We can't go under here because it looks like people are going to definitely bump their head. Yeah, definitely not. So we have to bring it further out here. And can we? Nope, not there either. All right, further out. Further out, apparently. Let's see. Further out. We want to bring it out over here? Are you kidding me? It's still obstruct. How tall? Oh, I guess that's still very, very low. This is going a little further than I anticipated, but hey, if that's the way it works, yeah, it's gonna have to be even further than this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I think we found it. We found it, you guys. We found it. Hey, look at that. We got the way. All right. So we have the way here, and that means that the jails, I mean, we can make that all along here, maybe even under around here, or maybe here, actually, because it's not gonna work so much there, but we can definitely have like a dragon jail here and a dragon jail here. So I will be okay with that. Let's go and grab a queue. Seeing as we can have a ton of cars and the ride only lasts about 1.5 minutes, should make a basically a longish queue because I think maybe making it too short is going to screw us over if not enough people can actually queue and wait for the cars, right? So I'm going to do this even though it might end up like boom boats. I'll change it later if that happens, but right now I'm going to count on it not happening. So we'll do that. I probably should have put in the walls first, huh? Yeah, I just made a mistake, but we'll see about that. So dragons. Let's go to scenery. Let's see what kind of dragons. Are we still actually building on this though? It looks like we did. Yeah, we can't actually just take the path with us, so yeah. Alright, so dragons. Dragon. We have sleeping drat. I don't think so. I don't want to use the drats. We have dragon poop. We can put massive dragon poop. This one, it takes up way too much space. I think I want to use this sleeping dragons just because they're so much smaller than everything else. Like this one, pretty tall. This one, pretty tall as well. So I think this one is going to be our best bet. And let's see, where is it? Like this. So the first jail should probably be like this back here, something like that. And we're going to make one just... I mean, it's going to seem really like in the middle, but we have to encircle the ride mostly with walls. Can't really... I mean, we can encircle it with other things, but... I don't know how well that's going to work, especially since, yeah, it stays underneath this flooring. So we have to be very, very cautious with that. But let's see, we want 2 dragons. So let's go with one there and one like over here. So a pair of dragons. Sure, works for me. Although we could also have one like maybe over here and people see that as they're walking this way. But at the same time, I need a princess area. Oh, you know what? This can be the princess area. Sure. All right, so we'll put a 3rd dragon there. Sure. We'll change the colors. Can we change the colors afterwards? Oh, we can. I like that. So the one is purple. I guess you're going to be green. Oh, was that the same purple as that one? I think it was. Yes. Okay, so we're going to have to go with the same green just to maintain the same color scheme there. There we go. And this has like a lighter purplish color, so we can go for a lighter green, like maybe this one. This has a very drastically different color, although still the same. So we can go with like a blue. Oh, that looks good. That looks fine to me. Maybe something. No, I like that. Sure. So we have a green dragon, a purple dragon, and maybe like a red dragon. Sure. Let's do that. Let's try that. So we're gonna go with this red. I suppose it's dark enough. It looks nice enough. Something like that, and maybe something completely different, like, oh, light pink. Oh, that looks actually really wrong. Bright red works. Yep, bright red it is. All right, good. So we have 3 different color dragons. That's good enough for me. And we want to build up some walls along this thing. I don't know where to put this princess thing just yet, although I did say I was going to move it this way, so I suppose I could just move it this way right now. Let's see. Somewhere over here. Yeah, maybe like right there is where it's going to happen, because that seems to be maybe the best area for it. But for now, let's continue building around the walls, around this part of the ride, especially so we can get it like locked in so we won't be building anything else around it. So let's see. We're gonna have to go like this for that. So that's okay. We can definitely just do something like that. There we go. All right. So this isn't gonna be like the hardest thing, but still, it's a little tricky at times. Something like this, because of course I usually, I know, my mistake, usually don't really build things on the grid. Let's see, we have to put this out here. Yes. Can we move it back? Not so much. Can we move it there, but I don't like that. So we're going to do something like that. Does that work? Works for me. All right, so this is pretty much locked in. So this is going to go here. We could place some lights or maybe something creepy, like maybe a night or something to welcome you back to the ground, basically. Because obviously, you know, you're floating for most of this ride. And I tried to make sure that none of it really touched the ground. So we can do that. We can obviously place like some creepy elements underneath if we really, really wanted to. But again, it's still inside the castle. So creepy elements. All right, what kinds of knights do we have here? This one that marches. This one that's guarding. This one is challenging, and a jester knight. I suppose a guarding knight would probably work the best for this. So let's go and place this guy here. Maybe we can do... Does this work on a trigger? Activate on trigger. Yes. So we're going to have to do a trigger here unless it works automatically. I've not yet worked with triggers, so I'm going to test on my own time to see how that works. Make sure that it works, you know, exactly right, how it's supposed to. Alrighty. So we've locked that in. There's going to be someone welcoming you there. Maybe there's going to be like some lights here, because I did some lights over on this ride. Let's just take a look, because I threw some down because it was going to be really, really dark during the nighttime, especially, actually, it's an indoor building, so oops, sorry about the lag. Oh, it's lagging on me too, you guys. Ugh. Yeah, let's just try to get in here as soon as we can. All right, so I did some lights like this because let's see if we can switch it over to nighttime. It gets really dark, so I had to light it up a little bit here, and these were really the only fitting lights, although we do have other lights that we can use, like, let's see, let's go to, oh, another challenge. I'll check that in a second. We have lighting. I could use these everywhere, which they work super well, but I didn't want to use them here because I figured that maybe, you know, like a row of lights, marching lights, would help make it look more authentic, I suppose. Like, it looks more like boats setting off from here. But anyway, this challenge is achieve a monthly profit of 12,000. We can definitely do that. Definitely. I have every faith that we can do that. Every bit of faith, I should say. So let's go back to 10 a.m. And let's see, what do we need to work on? Aha, these guys. All right, so I want to make sure that these guys are actually have enough path and whatnot and are locked in here. I was supposed to do this in the last episode, but I kind of sort of forgot. So now it's about as good a time as any. Let's see, how far back can we move this? Like there. I mean, I could move this wall here. Is that on the ground? Because I want to make sure that it's all good. Okay, good. That's good. So let's bring out this wall and we'll like pull them out this far out, so that way they'll be basically even with the ride, and I would like that. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go and you have to be built in. Okay, fair enough. All right, so let's move you. Oh boy, you're on a different... Wait, what? Is that just how far back it goes? I think that's how far back it goes, you guys. We can't actually move it unless we want it clipping, so we're gonna have to maybe shove a wall in there just so I won't get too annoyed by the fact that that's happening there. All right, and we can just lock that in like that. Good. So we're gonna have these open areas here, which I'm just gonna block off because having them open does nothing for us. We can put the lights like on these sides over here, and that's about it. So let's just do that. Let's see, tighten that up there and close this up with I don't particularly like the way that wall is. It doesn't really work with this unless I move it in. Can that be moved in? Yes, but at the same time, it doesn't work with this. Ugh. That's a bother. Well, we're gonna have to do something different there. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring one of the arches over here. So let's duplicate that and put the arch right there. There we go. Okay, problem fixed, problem solved, you guys. That's what I do. I solve problems. So let's just drop the walls just as they are right there, and we'll bring more arches over here. I know people are going to have to line up at the arches, but I am A-okay with that. There we go. All right. We can probably move this further back, though, right? I mean, it's going to be clipping, so I guess not. It's going to... That's as far as it gonna that it's gonna go. So I'm okay with that. So let's see. Let's just drop something like this here, like these here, and I suppose we can do that. But that's still really bothersome because it's definitely clipping. So that works for me. And as for you guys, you're gonna have to move just a little bit because clearly nothing's working right. But hey, you know what? We got this. All right, we got this. We have to double that up, don't we? Something like that, and oh, I was actually doing this. Uh-oh. It doesn't work here, does it? Oh, I see what. That's already done. That's why. This wall is already placed in. It looks really funky here, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Actually, let me just use that wall. It just looks super funky there, so I'm not going to accept that. All right, so we got that going. Let's move this in and duplicate that so we can go do this. There we go. All right, so these extra areas are totally blocked off. You can't really see them, so we're going to go and grab some of these guys and just drop them on top of this. Uh-oh. Is that not going to... I mean, if I can do just this and this, it's fine, because we won't even see, like, the roof pieces. Hey, you know what? That works. That definitely does work. We can probably also... Oh, we can't really work it there. That's okay, though. I'll figure something out for that. Because, it covers that. It just doesn't cover the actual, like, restaurants for some reason. I wonder why that is, but it'll definitely cover the ATM, so that's good. Yeah, we'll just have to drop some lights in there, and those seem to be long enough queues. They'll probably spill a little bit over here, but I am A-okay with that. Let's bring out some more of these guys, though, because we have to fill this in, because right now it's not going to really have anything. So sure, let's do something like this, that, and there. There we go. All right, so this area is filled in. We just have to build up some more walls. I don't believe I'll be using, like, the rest of this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fill it up until we get to this high. And that's about it for that. Now, let's work on the... for some reason, I want to keep calling her Princess Peach. Let's work on this area since we know that where these walls are going to go. I want to center this a little bit more. So let's see. Center would be about... Fine, let's build out these walls. So we're going to... Oops. I undid something. Let's go build these walls out like these so we can lock this area in like that. Good. All right, so this is the area that we have to work with for this. So move this. It has no actual center. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to move here, move this wall out, and we're going to have to deal with that instead because, you know, I'm not going to accept anything that's not centered. No, it bothers me so much. So much. All right, so we're going to do this. And one wall there, and one more wall. There we go. So now it's centered. Take that, game. Take that. We're going to just do this. There we go. Alrighty, now it's centered. Whew. Problem solved again. And we have that in the middle. Alright, so now we have this whole area to work with. Let's just move this a little further back. Oh, it's not connecting with the path now. That's okay, because I want to put some benches in here to make sure that people can sit and just chill around the princess and maybe be entertained, right? So let's just bring this out over... That path looks better than that, like me placing it. So I suppose we can just do like maybe some decor in the back. Oh, fine. So we're going to go and continue building on this. Let's see. We're going to need some walls. Trying to think of how I want to decorate this. Actually, speaking of walls, I should probably floor this up a little differently because right now I don't really want to see that other thing. Something like there. I did wall, you probably saw it earlier, but I did wall up the floors of the first coaster that we placed down because I figured it would look nicer with some of this. I just don't know if I placed it in the right direction because we could have, you know, worked with this. But sure, whatever. Ooh, it looks right there, but then when you look over here, it's just like, what the heck are you doing? Oh boy. It's okay. We can probably wall it up with something else if we need to. All right, so we need paths, so we're gonna make some benches here. So we need to maybe expand this out a little bit this way. So we're gonna go with the path there and maybe going up like these. We can end it there for sure, or we can start taking it around. It's already pretty long though, so maybe this is not gonna work so well. Oh, I mean, it's gonna touch the wall, but that's about it. All right, so let's see what we can do with this. We want to bring it out over here. Bring it in and around. Can you actually do what I want you to do? It looks about right at the end. Not there. There-ish. Almost. You know what? I'm going to accept that. So now we can definitely place benches around there and bins. Oh my gosh, we're going to need so many bins around here. So we're going to go to scenery. Let's see. We need the castle stuff because this is definitely the castle here. So can we place... it gets in the wall. I'm going to place some bins maybe right here and here then because I don't want to deal with anything else. And we'll place some bins maybe behind the princess like here and there. Alrighty. So we of course have these so we can watch. It's going to be some creepy voyeurism, but you know... I hope the kids are okay with that. Oh my gosh, that was such a bad joke. I am so sorry. Okay, so we're going to do something like this. And, oh, how are we going to do this? Because this is definitely not like an even path. We can definitely just drop them there, but the princess is going to be there, so I would prefer not to do that. I guess at the corners. Yeah, we're just going to do that at the corners. So let's do something like this. So the whole court can watch. Sure. And we'll have a sign here, but what I'm confused about... Where the heck are the signs? I've been looking for a while and I can't exactly find the signs. So I must be missing something. Like, these are definitely not signs. These are just shapes, right? Special effects. We have, let's see, audio. We have park speaker, music, triggered. Ooh. Might just use those. But yeah, we have nothing that really looks like signs anywhere here. Electricity, pyrotechnics, just all of them. Nature, obviously the topiary. Yeah, no, it's not even there. Props. And we have signs in advertising, but like personalized signs, is that a mod? Is it a mod? Because honestly, I've never used them, so I'm just a little confused that we don't actually have them, maybe? A coffin? Might just shove a vampire somewhere in here. A secret vampire castle, how about that? Yep, still not seeing signs anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Archways, lights, statues and centerpieces, all of them. Animatronics. None of that equals signs. We have bins and benches there and just recent. I don't know at this point. I just don't know where we're going to get signs from. Unless, you know, one of you guys help me because that would be really cool to actually get a sign here. Yeah, right. Anyway, oh, festive snowman. That looks very romantic, actually, if you spin it around, but we're definitely not using those. We can use some flower stalls for sure, maybe in the village, because that would be nice. I'm looking at these different kinds of pre-made things. Oh, market stalls, definitely using that in the village. We have an overgrown spooky tree, maybe in the spooky area, but definitely not here. We have the pre-built... I didn't know there was a pre-built mutt. I guess, you know, now I know. Sorry, I'm going through all these things. Maybe some of these things aren't actually relevant, but some of them are. Witch's treehouse. Oopsies, I may have built my own without actually realizing that there was one. A washed up boat. Maybe that. No, I'm kidding. Aliens are coming. Traveler camp. That'll work for sure. Maybe like on the outskirts of town. Thinking, or I'm wondering rather if there's anything we could use here. Redcoat skirmish. Nah. Nope, I don't see anything. There are definitely fountains, which we could probably use in a courtyard, but we don't exactly have a courtyard in this castle. Maybe like further upstairs or something, but I doubt that's going to happen. So maybe the fountains can like be outside, something like here and here. I don't know. I just don't want to build out too much. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, we'll be using for some of these for sure, just because of how cool they are. I mean, the candy, crashed mutt, creepy skull rock. What? Oh, look at that. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what else we want to use here because clearly it's just a castle and I want to make it look cooler than what it is. But yeah, this is definitely the entertainment spot and we need some signs, so I need to get that going. But for now, let's do some lighting because clearly we don't have signs. So I'm not going to mess with that for now. Ooh, okay, we have lots of lighting. I suppose we could probably just add this to building. Oh, jeez, I did not want to move you there. Okay, how high can you float is the question here. Maybe that's a little too low because it looks like it's going to hit people's heads. Something like, let's see how bright that is because if that's not bright at all, we might just get rid of it. That is horrible. That's like really bad. What the heck? Oh boy, what are we going to do for lighting here? Because there's not too many bright lights. We have a bamboo torch. Yeah, let's definitely use that here. And we could always use these because these are pretty bright. But at the same time, maybe we could just go with square lamps on the walls. Skull lamppost. Definitely for the princess. For sure. We have these lanterns, which we can just maybe like float a little bit like floating lanterns. Oil lamps. And these are definitely more fitting for outside. Why do we not have that many lights? That's a little curious to me that we just don't have that many lights. Although, you know, I know that I'm going to end up using like something like this or something like that. But still, we could probably just, you know, let's put these here. Because these are pretty bright. And I agree with the fact that, you know, they'll actually work here. They're not too far off from the scenery. So there we go. We have some lights there. Those bins are probably in the wrong area then. Because I would have liked to place some more lights there. But we can definitely just do something like here. Oh, no, it's going to be in the way of the sign. So let's just do something like here and here. All right. So that works for me for that. We have that pretty much lit up. We'll do some different lights in the back here for these guys. And, I guess we're going to have to make like a nice little, maybe some gardens or something. Some little garden here because I know that it's inside and everything. But maybe there are, what do you call them? What the heck are they called? Not trees. Are they under bushes? Not rocks. It's definitely not a wall climber. Oh my gosh. What is it called? It's like the little thing that's in a tray. Oh, I call it a tray. Oh, what is it called? It's not an animatronic, is it? Definitely not. We can use the round planters for sure. Planters. That we can definitely use that. We can use the trows there. I'm pretty sure there were other planters. I swear I've seen them before. Let's see. Planter. What? Plant. Seems they may have disappeared on me. Weird. Okay. I guess I'll look for them later though, because right now we need to do some more building as soon as we possibly can. So let's see. We have to bring up walls, build jail cells around here. Which, let's get the particulases, and, they should be under wall decorations hit. Oh boy, we unlocked maybe way too many things now. There's just way too much in here. There we go. So we're going to need, probably 2 per dragon, right? So something like 1, 2. We're going to do maybe like, this is going to have to go half on the half grid there. 1, 2, and then, like 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like it's big enough for the doorway that we're gonna have to put there, so that works for me. We have a bunch of other things that we can use. A wooden corbel. Okay, that's interesting. There's decks, wooden balcony base. I'm wondering if there's anything better to use than floor, because I don't like using this as a floor. Like, it looks like it just covers up the path and it doesn't look right to me. So I would prefer something better for the flooring, but seems like we don't exactly have that, do we? Gingerbread oblong. Yeah, that's not going to work so well, is it? I mean, we have all the wooden stuff, but this is what it looks like. It just... Oh, we're definitely going to use that up top here. Like, let's see. Maybe we could bring that up here. That looks like it would probably fit better up here, huh? Probably going to have to lay it on top of this just to make it look a little okay. But we'll actually see about doing this kind of stuff in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Challenge Mode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, share support, and do subscribe because we have new Planet Coaster Challenge Mode episodes every single day. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.